Yes. So from in the here in the compute section, when you will click, so you will be here in this screen. Okay. So from here, here you can see this thing. These two options you can see. This is the all-purpose compute. This is here our all interactive clusters will be there. Okay. And this is the job compute. So here, whatever job clusters we will create, those all things we can see here. Okay. Got it? So suppose that if you want to create a new cluster, so here we can click on the create new. Okay. Here we need to give the cluster name. So suppose that we will give it test. Okay. So this thing here we need to give the cluster name only. We don't have to worry about. And apart from this, I told you that there will be one driver node and other will be the workers node. So actually, as of now, we are using the free subscription. So that's why there are zero worker node. Okay. There they are providing only driver. Okay. Because in this version, we cannot process huge amount of data. Like this is just for trying purpose. Like if some guys are studying, you are studying. So for our sake of purpose, they have given us this facility so that we can use it and we can like we could find some difference from other services. That's why. So as Geo understand now. So from Geo in the starting, what they did, they gave us some free plans, and now they are charging us a lot. So this is the similar way. This is their free service. So where they provide us only a driver. Okay. So here you can see it has 15.3 GB memory, 2 cores and 1 DBU. Okay. So this is nothing but your memory, and this is your 2 cores like processor, like 2 cores, quad core. Those are there now. So it is a similar way. Now you have to do nothing. You have to just file this, write a name here. You can give any name according to your choice. Okay. And now here this drop down comes. So from here you can see these all are things like Scala 2.12 Sparks. Like for you it will be like what are all those things. So as I told you now, suppose that if you want to run any Python code in your system, so you have to install Python. So the similar way, this driver node which you are seeing, this is a virtual machine, this is a virtual laptop. Okay. So in that, these configurations will already be there. You have to just choose. You have to choose that Spark version what you need, Scala version what you need. Okay. So as of now they have given us 10.4 LTS. So this is good enough. Okay. Whatever things we have to do, so for all those things this is the good enough thing. Okay. And here you can see free 15 GB memory. As a community edition user, your cluster will automatically terminate after an ideal period of 2 hours. इसका मतलब क्या है? It means that now when I will create this cluster, okay, so after this what will happen, then after 2 hours, till 2 hours it will run, and after 2 hours it will be automatically terminated. Okay, they will terminate it automatically. Okay. And now you can see that I cannot create a cluster right now. Why? I'll tell you. Because already if you will go in the compute section, so here you can see already a cluster is running. Okay. So in the free version, at a time, we can create a single cluster. Got it? Like till this point, are you following me?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So here already my cluster is up because I created it a few minutes ago. So it is running. So we can create only one. And now suppose that if you want, so from here you can see this button now. So you can terminate it from here. It will ask you that you want to close it. I said yes, I want to close it. Okay. So now we can create a new one. Okay. We will give the name test, and then we will click on the create cluster. Okay. So now our cluster is being started. So what will happen in the backend? A VM virtual machine will be created, and whatever these specification we have chosen, so those all things will be pre-installed over there. They will install Scala version, they will install Spark version. Okay. So this all things happen. Now there you can see many other options are there. So as of now, you don't need to worry about these things. These things are nothing but for just logging purpose. And if you want to go in deep, deep. So at that time, you can go inside these also. Okay. As of now, we just need to understand how to create a cluster and how to run our job. That's it. Okay. So now, till now, it is creating our cluster. Okay. So now you can see in a green tick now that our cluster is running. It is ready for our use. Okay. Yes. So here you can see that created by me test cluster. It is running. Okay. To post and all other information you can see here. Okay. So now we will go to this data tab. Okay. So from this data tab here you can see the databases are there. So you can create a new database also. Like if you want, you can create. Okay. And here it will show the cluster information, that which cluster is attached. So here we will click on this create table button. Okay. So now this new UI comes. Okay. So here we can see upload file. Suppose that if we have any file in our local machine na, and we want to upload it here, we can directly upload it. Okay. S3 buckets are also there. So if we want, we can create a table from here as well. DVFS. So DVFS is nothing but yesterday I told you Databricks file system. Okay. So whatever data, suppose that from here in the upload file system, you are uploading any file na, then it will go to DBFS in the Databricks file system. So inside you can see file store is there. So here tables folder is there. And here you can see these many files are already there because I uploaded them. Okay. And now other data sources are also there. Suppose that other different connectors are there, like Snowflake connector, Kafka, Redis, Elasticsearch, such MongoDB. Many other things are there. You can connect to anything. Like suppose that you have a Snowflake data warehouse, so you can directly go to Snowflake and then you can create a table. Okay. So now like it won't work for me. So like here you can see na, this is showing us the code, like how we can create it. Okay. So that's a different thing. But as of now, we will start with the simple CSV files. Okay. So here we can see this is the options we have. Okay. So we have file uploaded to DBFS are accessible by everyone who has the access to this workspace. Okay. Suppose that you created this account, so you will have the access. So here you can see we can drop files, we can, or directly we can browse it also. Okay. So when I will click on this button now, so it will go to the particular folder. You can change it directly wherever your file is there. My file is there in this documents only. So I'll see. Yes. So this is my file, which I downloaded right now. Okay. So I will click on this. Then we will click on the open button. So here you can see that our file is being uploaded. So now my file from my local machine, it will store here in the DBF. You can, here you can see that file uploaded to this particular path. Okay. So in this path, our file is there. Okay. So here you can do one more thing, create table with UI. If you will click on this now, so here you can see it will ask you select a cluster. So if I will select the cluster, now I can preview my table. Okay. Yes. So here you can see table name it is showing, created in database default, file type CSV, column delimiter, all other things it will show here. Here you can see our data looks like this. These many columns are there, year, industry, industry name, RM size, group, variable, and these are the rows. Okay. And suppose that if you will select this option, first row as header. So earlier you must have seen, I'll show you the difference. Yeah. Now you can see this underscore C0 underscore C1 are coming now. If you do not specify the take the first row as header, so it will show in that format. Now if I select it, so now you can see year, industry zones, which were coming below. Now they are converted to header. Okay. If you will click on this infer schema. Okay. So schema is nothing but just say, suppose that it's a table. Okay. You are creating a column year. So year का value क्या होता है? What is the value of year? Right now 2022 is there, so it's a integer value na? So there are different data types in any language. So yeah, that's a basic thing for non IT persons. So data type is nothing but it is just a to define a particular number or particular name, what kind of type it is. As suppose that your name is there na, different languages you must have read in your college time. English was there, Sanskrit was there, Hindi is there, Urdu is there, Telugu is there. So you can think of similar way. These are data types only. Mathematics you also you must have read in your curriculum. So 2001 numbers, so what are these numbers? These comes under integer value. Okay, because they don't have any decimal value. Like suppose that if 2011.0 is there, so that will be a decimal value. But 2011, that is a number na, so it will come under integer data type. As you can see here, these number alphabets are written, so those or alphabets will come under the string type. Okay, so all the values where we can see, yes, it depends on us. Like if we want, we can give any number type column also a string data type. So it will depend on us how. But normally we should give an integer type only for this. But suppose that if we are loading this data from a CSV file, so in CSV file what will happens na, there everything will be in the string format only. Okay, so that's why it is coming here as string. So till this point, like, are you guys following me? Is it okay? Anyone can reply.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not going too fast now. Like if someone feels that I'm going fast, you have any doubt, you can ask me in between. Okay. So as of now, you have to just worry about, you can keep on, like you can think of about these two data types only, integer and string. Okay. String will hold all the alphabetical characters and these things, and integer will hold only the numerical values. Okay. We will go. Yes, I can understand that there are many non-IT persons also. So in the next session, I will tell you in depth about how many data types are there and how like which values you can store in them. Okay, so don't worry about that. As of now, you can understand it, and I give you the perfect example that how you understood the languages in your, like in the English. So same way data type is there just for classifying. Okay, so we saw our table is there. Now we will go, we will check in this path.
Malayalam.
So
Huh?
in uh,
Adhan
mm,
kaza.
anybody please mute yourself. Okay, then talk. Okay, so here we can see this is the showing the path. So now we will go to this path. Here you can see file store, then under that table. So these two folders are here. So this whatever data you will upload now, it will go to dbfs. Okay, so now go to dbfs. Here you can see file store folder is there, tables folder is there. Here you can see two files are there. Why? Because earlier also I like uploaded the same file. So here you can see in this file name na, you won't be seeing any one in the last. Okay, but which file I recently updated, so here you can see csv-1, because this is the latest file which I uploaded. Okay, so this way you can upload your data here and you can read that data. Okay, so now I'll go to I'll create a new notebook. Okay, yes, so here we will create a notebook. So yes, so under you, yeah, I'll show you from the beginning. So when you will open a workspace, so there will be shared and users. You have to click on users. Here your name will appear. So here from this drop down, you can create a notebook. Okay. So when I will be creating a notebook, it will ask me a name. So I will give here lecture 1. Okay. Now it will ask me to select a language. So Python is there, SQL is there, Scala is there, and R is there. We will select Python. And suppose that if you want anything, if you want to run Scala, SQL, R, you can do it also. Okay, we can select it from here as well, and we can change it from our like our notebook as well. Okay, it will ask you the cluster, on which cluster you want to run your notebook. So we will select the test. Now we will click on the create button. Okay, so here you can see this is how a notebook looks like. Okay, so this is a notebook. Okay, name we give lecture 1, so lecture 1 is there. We selected a language Python, Python is there. Suppose that you created a, notebook with Python, you want to change to SQL, so from here you can change. Okay, so it will ask you to confirm, and here now you can see your language is changed. So again you want to change to Python, it will change to Python. Okay, now we will come to this point. So here our cluster information will be there. Okay, so as of now we have only one cluster running. Okay, so it will be showing that name. You can detach this cluster, detach and reattach. You can restart your cluster, you can terminate your cluster. And suppose that you want to see the configuration, that you can see these all things you can check from here. Okay, so as of now I told you we are having only single cluster, but as in the production version, or suppose that if you will be working in any company, so there you can see multiple clusters will be there, so you can choose any one of them. Okay, and you can work on that. Okay, now you will be seeing this button. So this button is nothing but running the cells. So these boxes you are seeing now, these boxes are nothing but cells. Here you will write your codes. Okay, so like one cell is there, I will add one more shell. Okay, so if we wrote some code here and here both, and we want to run them, so we can hit on this button, it will run both the cells. Okay, and suppose that if you want to run this single cell, so you can click inside this cell and control enter. This button you have to click, then it will run. Okay, otherwise from this option also, here we can see run all option is there, run cell is there, run all above, run all below. So these all things you can do from here as well. And you can see these shortcuts are written here: shift alt enter, control enter, shift alt up, shift alt down. Okay, now you will go to this view section. So here you are seeing standard. So this is a standard view. Okay, suppose that you want to add the line numbers, you can add. You can add command numbers, you want to add command numbers, it will add. If you want like side by side view, that will show you also. Okay, so this is how the side by side looks. Okay, so these are same. Okay, and apart from that we will keep it at the result, this standard only. And suppose that if you want result only, we can keep it as of now low. When you turned it to result only now, so now it won't show you any code which you have written here. Okay, so now we are again to standard version. Now from here you can edit it. You can cut, copy, paste cell, delete cell, insert a cell, insert cell below, move a cell down, and move a cell up. So all these things you can do it from here. So here also I showed in a plus button is there. When you will click on it, hover on it now, it is showing insert a new cell. So a new cell will be inserted. Got this? Till this point it is okay? Guys, please, anyone should respond.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So here you can see in the file section, new notebook you can create, you can import a notebook, clone, new dashboard, many other things you can do, but you don't have to worry about. Okay. So now I will show you how to read a simple, like any file which you want to read here. So you can read it. Okay. Before that, I want to tell you about some more things. Okay, so that's a little like theory thing. But in the Pyspark now we can create two things. Three APIs are there. APIs, you don't have to worry about this term. Just see two terms: RDD and data frame. Two things are there. Okay. So whenever you will read any file, whenever you read any data now, so you either you can store it in the RDD, or you can store it in the data frame. But what happened, RDD is a older thing, so which is not in the use. Like it is in the use backend side, it is being used, but as of now most probably we are using data frames. Okay, so whatever data you will read from any file, so it will be assigned to the data frame. Okay, so generally to create a data frame in normal any coder you will see, they will write this short form df. Okay, so you have created a df data frame you are creating. Now Spark, so Spark is needed. Why we are using this Spark thing? Okay, actually the main purpose of this Spark now, what is that? Actually we created notebook, we created cluster. Okay, but now after creating a cluster also, suppose that if you have a home, okay, you created a house, everything building is completed. Now when you want to enter the house now, so you should have one key ना, आपके पास एक की होगा ना, because when you will unlock the gate then only you can enter the building. So similar way, to use this Spark functionality, Spark, this is a key, Spark key is there. Okay, this is just a variable, you have to use it. So if you are using any function of the Spark now, to use it you need to write this thing first, Spark dot. Suppose that if you have a house key, so similar way this is the key to use all the Spark functionality. Got it? Ab, now you want to read a file, so you have to give this button, you give this line spark dot read dot file. So we are reading a CSV file na, so we can give spark dot read dot CSV. Okay, so this is what happened till now. So now we will go to data tab. Okay, and we will copy the path where our file was. Okay, so we will go to dbfs file store, and inside table folder this is our older file. Okay, so we will select this. So now here you can see, we can see the path. Okay, so we will copy this path. Okay, after this we will go to our notebook, and oh my god, oh it's gone. R dot read dot csv. We will open the parenthesis, we have to give the simple single quotes, and we will paste our path. Okay, now so there is a command display. Okay, so now I have to run this cell. Okay, as of now single cell is there. So yeah, from here also you can see three options will come: run cell, run all above, run all below. So as we can see above this command, we don't have any cell as of now, so we have single cell, so we will run this cell. Okay, it ran completely. Okay, so we ran this command also. Now I will remove it. Okay, I will show you what happens. Yes, so here you can see I removed the display command. Okay, leave it. So we created this data frame. Data frame name is df. Data frame is nothing but it will hold your data. I am reading this file na, so this file now it will come into this data frame. Okay, Spark, what is Spark? Spark, this is a key to use all the Spark functionalities. Okay, inside Spark functions, read function is there. Okay, so you are using the read function. Okay, now you are using .csv. CSV you are using. So here we have given this path. Now here you can see one Spark job. Okay, and here you can see command took 0.92 seconds by me, date, time, and the cluster name. Okay, so here you can expand. Now you will see one job was created, job name was job 70s, job number 17, and it took only one stage was there. Okay, now what I will do, in the second command, I will write display. So display is nothing but it's a keyword to show your data frame. Okay, so now here you guys can see, now it is showing us the table. Okay, as I told you there. So as we saw in the at what time now we were creating the table now. So in the table also we were able to see the same data. So now this data is in the data frame and we can see it. Are you guys able to see it now? Okay. So here also you
It is not in correct form, right? Like before you have seen, so you have shown like year and integer like that. How can
hello.
we fix that?
Sorry, anyone saying something?
Yeah, yeah. Before you have seen, shown right, it is not in correct form. Like it is not have year and integer like that. How can we fix that in here?
I didn't get your point. Like, what are you asking?
Before you have shown right that we can fix like
Mm.
it is a year and integer perfect picture.
Mm-hmm.
It is showing
Okay.
like underscore three word like how can we fix that here?
Yeah. So, buddy, just wait. I am showing. I am telling you everything. Just wait. Okay. So here, as you see, okay, we read this everything values in data frame. Okay, now we can see our data frame. Yes, so now your questions come up. C0, C1, C2, these values are coming. We don't want these values now. So what we can give, okay, so here itself, after this, we can give a comma. We can write HEADER header equal to, okay, just a minute, header. HEADER header equal to capital T R U E. Okay. Yes, you have to give caps T. Okay. Okay. I added this thing only. Header is equal to true. Okay. Now I will run this command again. It ran. Now we will run this again. See, it is gone now. Now our first row is converted into headers. Okay. So here we can give this as an option. So this is nothing but a option is there. Okay. We can give it this way also. I will show you another way also. We can directly write like this. We can copy it and here we can write. Okay. We will remove this from here. Okay. And now we will put dot opt dot options and okay. So as of now, it is giving some error. We'll see it. So this way also we can write it and we can like give it as a header is equal to true. Okay. And one more thing we can give. We can give infer schema equal to true. Okay. Yes. So actually, this command now, these commands are case sensitive. Okay. So you have to take care of this thing. So infer schema while you will be writing now. So I should be small, S should be capital. Okay. So you have given infer schema is equal to true. So now what will happen? It will take the schema also from the file itself. Okay. Yes. So now you can see this is the schema. As there we seen now, at that time year was coming as integer. So here now year is coming as integer. Industry other columns, all other columns are coming as string. Okay. And now we will see the same difference without infer schema also. We will read without infer schema, and then also we will see what is the difference. Okay. So now you can see now here also it is taking as a string. All values it is taking as a string. Okay. Because from the CSV file, if you don't define that we need the infer schema, then it will read all the values as string only. Okay. But now when we are running this infer schema is equal to true, then okay, yes. So now you are getting schema. Now you will get a schema like this. So now integer year value will be integer. So yes, these are some of the basic operations. Okay, very basic things. How to read a CSV file. Okay, this is a normal way. Okay, there can be other ways also. I will tell you also. I will go through them also in depth one by one. So I think this is enough for now. Okay, for today you don't have to worry much. Okay, just whatever I tried you can go through this, and you can check like how you can try creating a cluster. You can create different kind of cluster, and after that in data tab here itself you can just click on this create table. So here you can upload your files. You want to upload any file, download any CSV file, upload it, and go inside dbfs. So here inside file store tables, so inside this folder you will be able to see that file. Okay, then just simply create a notebook. Okay, as I created, create a cluster, load data, and then create a notebook. Okay, and try reading that data as I read it. Okay, you don't have to run, you don't have to learn all the things. Just remember this: df is equal to spark.read.csv. Inside this you have to give the path. It should be in this blue quotes, single quotes. Then you can give these option. If you won't, if you won't give, then also it will read the file. But you will give, then it will show it according to your requirement. Okay, you can use this command display. Display is nothing but whatever data frame you have created. So you can just write a command display inside bracket. You can give the data frame name, and it will read the data. Okay, guys. I also showed you like how you can print the schema. Okay, so till today we had some theory knowledge also, and this is the practical. Okay, so from the next upcoming session, I will go a little bit deep. And for non-IT guys, don't worry, I will tell you about data types also. So I will take around 5-10 minutes, and at that time I will cover all this data types thing. Okay, so that you won't be having any issue.
Hi,
Uh,
this is
yes.
Vishwanath. I'm a non-IT guy. I have a
Hmm.
little doubt.
Yeah, tell me.
Um, what if our CSV file having more than one tables, and we want to make some header sorting out thing? How do we can do that for multiple things, multiple tables in a CSV file, single CSV file?
So as of now, most probably what will happen now, that those CSV file which you are reading, so that will be in the row column now format. Okay, and it will have only one table data. And suppose that many other sheets are there now inside, like you have different sheets there. Okay, so in that format you have to upload it into .xlsx format, and for that you have different reader are available. You can read from there, and you can mention like which sheet you want to read, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, so that way you can read. Okay, So as of now, I'm telling you this simple CSV file where you have only single seat and you have all your data over. Okay, so just try with this. Don't worry, I will tell you other concepts also, other things, and you can ask that question. I will clear your doubts. Okay, so as of now, whatever I have
Yeah, sure thing.
showed you,
Thank you.
you guys can try this. Okay, and we will see if you are facing any issue, any other issue is there, you can just let me know. I will tell you, I will clear out those doubts as well. Okay, guys. Divyashri, you are you following this till this point?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, guys, so I think that's enough for today. Okay, so from the next session we will go in other depth. Okay, and we will see other concepts, we will see other file formats as well. Okay, so happy weekend to all you guys. Okay, enjoy your weekend. Okay, we'll meet in the
Hello.
next session, and then yeah.
Hi, sir. I'm Satya.
Yeah,
Actually, I
tell
have
me.
joined today itself. Unfortunately, I was unable to join yesterday. So my
Yeah,
doubt is
so mm-hmm,
currently I'm working as an ETL tester. Uh,
mm-hmm.
so yeah, I'm aware of ETL jobs, but I'm very new to the Azure environment and the kind of the only doubt what I'm trying to ask is like after this training, what role I'm going to be I mean to which role I'm going and what on what basis I'm getting this training. So in Azure data, am I going to get trained on Azure Data Factory or Databricks? Like we are going to special.
As I will tell you clearly, as of now, if you are going to give any other interview now, so they won't ask you alone ADF, okay? Because alone ADF won't solve all the problems, okay? Because
Okay,
all the companies, they want a person who is available, like who is well versed with Azure Data Factory also and Databricks. Both should be there. Okay,
okay,
data
okay,
factory also I will cover. Don't worry about it. Whether you are a ETL tester, whether you are a non-IT guy, whether you are doing any other jobs, don't worry about it. I am teaching from the very basic. Okay, so you don't have to worry about whatever I am telling you now. Whatever I am teaching here, just
uh,
follow this. Just practice it once. Okay, and
oh,
I think if you can do this much na, that will be more than enough. Because when you will give interview also na, they will ask you basic things only. They will ask you that how will you read a CSV file, how will you read a Parquet file. Different file formats are there. I will teach everything. So because
oh,
as of now na, I can't throw all things on you guys because you don't know anything about that na. So I will briefly slowly introduce everything to you. Okay,
okay. So one more thing. Is there any prerequisite for this course? Like, do we
no
need to learn
prerequisite,
any Python or
nothing.
SQL?
No, nothing. Whatever I'm telling, what is required now, I will tell you at the
Okay, okay, sir. That's all.
end. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye bye. Good night.